What's up, guys? My name is Ed. This is Marissa, and this is Distant Critics. Today, we got a good one for you guys. We're talking about the movie Piece by Piece. Now, before we get into it, we want to let you guys know that these are our opinions and our opinions alone. So, if you haven't seen the movie, go ahead and see it and let us know what you thought about the film in the comments down below. We might have some spoilers in this film, but it's a biopic. You guys already know the story of Pharrell Williams. But, anyways, Marissa, can you tell us about this movie?
Piece by Piece is a unique cinematic experience that invites audiences on a vibrant journey through the life of cultural icon Pharrell Williams. Told through the lens of Lego animation, turn up the volume on your imagination and witness the evolution of one of the music's most innovative minds.
So I'll be honest, Marissa, I didn't see a biopic of Pharrell Williams being on my bingo board. And I don't know how much I really needed one, but I'm glad I got to see this film. This is where I give Universal some credit because what they had to do is use their strengths and then give us a story that would keep us involved in the film. And that's what they did. They used the Legos to get me into the theater, and then they gave us a story that was really, really compelling. But I just want to know, what are your quick thoughts on this film?
And I totally agree with you. I did not know that this was a movie that I needed. And let's just say that I am also glad that I was able to see this movie and I did get a chance to need it, I guess you can say. Honestly, like, what a good movie. And at first, like, I never thought that he would use Lego animation. Like, I would never thought that a biopic would be with Lego animation and stuff like that. And I was wondering why he chose that. And I know in the beginning of the film he says a little bit about why he chose it and stuff, but reading more into it, it was more so him saying that it was something that he wanted to reflect himself, but also an opportunity to be creative. And I think that creativity really shone through this movie. Just little bits of like the Lego animation that you see, like the water droplets and the water Legos like flying everywhere and him swimming, or Neptune, like stuff like that, that's really creative. And you wouldn't be able to feel that or have that creativity if it was just a regular biopic, right? Also, this movie did not know half the stuff that he produced, to be honest. I was so unaware of some of the stuff that he produced. Yes. And I was like, what? Like and then in this movie too, you got like the big names in here. You got Jay-Z, you got Snoop Dogg, you got Kendrick Lamar, like all these people just popping up. And I was like, wow, like this movie's really keeping me intrigued. And I just really thought that this movie was really good and well put together.
Yeah, it never really crossed my mind how much of an impact Pharrell Williams has had on the music industry. Like, I know he's had a few hits here and there, and I know he's done some collabs, but I didn't know the amount of music that he also produced and the people that he put on into the industry. It's really intriguing to me. He's really unique, a talented guy. And again, I go back to, if this was like a normal biopic, I don't know if I get the chance to see his story, but because it's Legos, it's just an interesting way to tell his story. Now, from the animation aspect, I totally agree with you. It's so much fun. It's so playful, so colorful. Everything that you would want a Lego movie to be, that's basically in here as well. And my favorite part about this film, it has to be like the interview scenes, where you get people like Snoop Dogg talking and stuff like that. And it's cool because like they're legit interview scenes. They just recreate it into Lego form. And then there's a lot of emotional aspects to this film with Pharrell, and you kind of forget that this is not a voiceover. This is actually really his life and his emotions that he's going through. So it's really cool and in-depth view to see it that way.
Yeah, to piggyback off of you, you know what I really noticed about this movie was the emotion was told through color.
Yes.
If I don't know if you noticed that, like when the beats were hitting and stuff like that, and how the beats were emitting different colors and stuff like that, like it's so weird and so warming how a movie can be expressed through color. And you feel emotion with that color. It's a little weird to like listen to it, but when you guys watch the movie, you guys will understand and be like, oh, okay, now I know what Marissa's talking about. Because it's really beautiful how it was put together.
Yes.
And you're absolutely right, too. Like, it's not a voiceover. Like, it's literally his life. Like, we are listening to his life.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. And this is kind of off topic, and I don't know if you knew this, but um, Warner Brothers originally had the licensing to use the Lego movie. I think they did a great job in the first Lego movie. The second one and the Batman movie, it was kind of okay. I didn't. It was alright. But somewhere along the lines, they lost their licensing to use Lego, and then Universal got the chance to pick that up. And this is just pure speculation on my part, and I think Universal, to distance themselves from the Warner Brothers Lego movies, I feel like they went the biopic route. And to me, I think that's so innovative, and I don't think this is the last time we're going to see a biopic through Legos. But with that being said, I also think that Universal shouldn't wait so long to make these type of movies just like Piece by Piece. It was announced 5 years ago that this biopic was coming out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and to me, it's just like they're kind of just sitting on the IP so other companies don't have it. But I think that they should use the momentum from the success of this film and go ahead and build a whole new universe of Legos. Give us some compelling stories. Do more of this stuff by all means. Just, do something with the Lego movie itself. But for Piece by Piece, I'm really happy that I got a chance to see this film. It's a really beautiful film. And like you said, no one does animation kind of like the Legos. It's such a unique style to it. So for me, this is going to be a recommend for myself. Marissa, what do you think?
I think this is a movie that everyone should watch. Like I said, and like you said, it's just a beautiful film. It's very compelling. It's very intriguing, and it keeps you interested. So I give this a highly recommend.
Hey, but most importantly, we want to know what you guys have to say about this film. If you liked it, you didn't, whatever your thoughts are, leave them in the comments down below.
And if you have any other suggestions on any of the movies that you want us to review, please leave a comment down below so we can turn your idea into reality.
And thank you guys so much for joining us today on Distant Critics.
Thanks.
Peace.